We're all out to have fun, race our cars, show off our cars, build our cars. I mean, there should be love, and for the most part, there is love, and there's a couple people who will ruin it for you.
I just like my car. I like driving it, and it's fun to hang out with my friends.
It's very dangerous, backs up traffic, can cause accidents, and these are, they're just thinking of themselves. My name is Scott Peck. My title is a sergeant, and I work for Cottonwood Heights Police Department as a sergeant there. I've been a police officer for 28 years, and in that time I've been in probably 30 chases, high-speed chases, half of them in a car and half of them on a motorcycle for Salt Lake City when I worked there.
Bought my first car, Toyota Camry. Blew that up in a couple months. Bought an Illumina, grandma car, drove that around for 2 years. Bought a DSM 90 GSX. Checked out the tuner scene, built the car, raced the car, blew the car up. So rebuilding now and starting with a fresh page.
What first got me into racing was probably, I don't know, just watching my friends get in these cars when I had a Honda Civic, and then I saw that theirs was quick and everything. And then watching everyone else out there racing at the RMRs and all that stuff and the illegals just made me decide I want to do it.
When do you get exhausted with this thing?
Tomorrow, hopefully, or Saturday.
He's still selling that tranny. Tell him.
Yeah, he'll sell the tranny.
Okay.
I've spent on my car so far probably somewhere around $1,000, getting ready to invest another probably $1,500 into it. Modifications to my car, pretty much just turbo back exhaust, the boost is turned up some, and little things, I mean wheels and tires, it's lowered, but that's about the majority of it.
Bought the car for $2,000. Put about $600-700 into it, exhaust, intake, couple knickknacks. So far in the rebuild, I'm into it $1,400, and basically the way it's going to be sitting will be around $2,500 until I upgrade bigger, and then I'll be looking at around $4,000 to $5,000.
The last time that I was directly involved with street racing was about 4 years ago. Salt Lake City did a major sting, and we had about 40 officers who met out in the northwest quadrant, out like 50th West and 5th South, and we did a sting where we went out and we had undercover cars, and we watched them all racing, and then we ended up doing it, stopping them all and writing them tickets, arresting them for DUI, paraphernalia, drugs, all kinds of things. So everybody gets a ticket. Everybody gets field sobriety tests. We're looking for alcohol. We're looking for paraphernalia, drugs. We're looking for stolen engines, stolen body parts, and make sure VIN numbers match engines and things like that. Because a lot of time with street racers, there's a lot of stolen automobile parts. A lot of chop shops swapping back and forth and stealing things from other cars. So.
Which honestly is pathetic. I mean, there are people out there that don't know how to drive and put everyone's lives in danger, but like me and a lot of my friends, the only way we race is if there's long stretches of no cars, or if there's no issues happening. Out at California, on the other hand, though, I think is totally fine. There's no cars being driven by, there's no people walking around. It's dead alley, it's dead roadways. There's nothing that can, the only person that's in danger is the people racing their cars, which they know the danger once they start racing their cars.
I don't know, street racing can be okay sometimes. I mean, if it's in an area where there's nobody else, places like that. I don't know, the cops usually are a little bit too strict around that time, but if you're racing down like State Street, places like that. Yeah, it's bad.
And the track racing's a lot safer because it's set up better. The track's clean for the most part. There's like emergency crews that are on spot, so just in case we get in an accident. Unlike out racing on the streets, there's like no one there to help you, and yeah, you can just get caught for it. It's not very safe.
Oh, so I talked to Sean about that RPM box or whatever that girl was talking about.
Yeah.
It's only on a 90 and it's like gold, so he said have fun trying to find one.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of the people are really cool. I mean, they have a lot of respect for other kids, other people's cars, things like that. There are a lot of kids who are really cocky about it. They're just complete jerks and just blow you off, stuff like that, talk trash and everything. So it's kind of a mixed. I mean, there's a lot more cool kids than there are ones who are just jerks to you and stuff, but all in all, it's a pretty welcoming community.
Watch out for the race season. Anyone who wants to be a friend, come out to RMR Midnights. They're almost every Friday night. Come out and hang out. It's a great social event. It's fun. There's sick rides out there, hot chicks. I mean, there's the works out there. It's always a blast. So just, get involved with the community. It's a great community.
I think kids should race, like I've stated before, in the legal places, in those outlets and those venues that are made for racing. They're much safer. They have guidelines. You have to wear helmets. They have 4-point harnesses. They have to have certain things done to the motorcycles or the cars. So just at places that are designated for racing, and not just this freelance stuff just whenever you feel like it out on the public road. So my message to the street racers is that if you're going to do it and you're going to do it on public streets, there's a lot of us out there, and we're all looking for it, and we know what we're looking for. You need to take it someplace safe or someplace else, because we're not gonna have it in this valley.
Think of anything else that I can just.
Want to see my biceps? What are you looking at? I'm the 15-inch arm club.